part two of how I ended up in Tampa. So after those 6 homes sold, it was around July of 2020. And at that time, I was looking back at my business and seeing how it was operating. Luckily, by July of 2020, all my larger tenants started paying again, the Chipotle's, AT&T's of the world. But multifamily was still iffy, and even some of my smaller operators in my retail went either out of business or still not paying. So I decided to keep buying more flips in Tampa, because my whole plan was with Tampa is not to be a full-time move or be here more than if I had to. Like, I just did it simply as an offset for my business, which my main focus was commercial holdings. So I bought probably between July of 2020 and the end of that year, I bought another 20 or so flips. And the majority of them finished in the calendar year. Some carried over into Q1 of 2021. But it ended up being one of these things where I'm like, wow, this is actually a great business model. It's the hottest market in the US. And we are selling homes for way above and beyond what it was actually worth. And they were selling quickly. So by the end of the year, everything was back to normal for our holdings. But it ended up being this great business play for us. And I ended up staying longer than anticipated. And again, even at that point, I didn't think it was going to be a 5-6 year duration, but we just kept it going. We figured might as well keep going until the market changes. So if at some point it's not a hot market anymore and it doesn't make sense to stay, we'll go back. And that was my mindset. But really by 2020, mid-2020, it went all in. I bought another 20 homes within the next 6 months. And I think 2020, we ended up doing like $2 million in net profit pretty much in half the year on the flips alone, which not only did it offset our losses early on in COVID, but also was an additional revenue source for the business.